I see you all. All right, I think I'm one there. I need my cards. I see you. I see you. I'm coming. Okay. Okay, let's see it. I see lots of you amazing people. A lot of things I have on my desk right now. Oh, hi. Hello. Okay, so I'm just gonna feel through. We've got lots of amazing. Oh, we've got lots of gifters and subscribers. So let's start with. I'm gonna start with Candy today, and then I'm gonna go to my subscribers. Candy, thanks for the gifts. U.S. currency, Alyssa. PayPal Venmo at Rebs the Recca. Candy. Does Cody still have feelings for me? There's definitely still thoughts about you. There's definitely feelings attached here, Candy, with Cody, but he does like he feels a little bit like about something or the feelings. Like not bad towards you. He's just like kind of like sad about it. So I kind of get that, yes, there's still some feels there. Let me know how that feels, Candy. And then, hi, Dakota. And then let's get to Beth. Beth and then Lixie. You're welcome. Beth, is Aiden heading in the right direction with college choices? Hi, Emily. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I do get that, like, he's stepping in. I get that Aiden is stepping into something new, Beth. And I feel like Aiden's trying, like, there's some stuff that's coming forward. Like, there's a bit of like growth, there's a bit of uncomfortable things coming up. So the way things might be going might look a little weird right now, possibly, or he's just like, or Aiden's thinking about things. But yes, I get that Aiden is working to connect with like what Aiden wants or something like that, or what feels really good. Does that make sense when you hear that, Beth? Thanks. I did have a pretty good weekend. Hi, everybody. My lovely subscribers. Let's see what. Oh, there you are. There's your question. Are you still here? And then I got the payment. I got my payment from Alyssa. So I'm just going to answer just a few more free questions, Alyssa. I think it was you that sent it in. Okay, awesome. Sorry, I just need to log in. Sorry, Siri, I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay. Okay, Lixie. Will it be a good day at work for me tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what I'm getting is he's had major recruiters calling him. He's had major recruiters calling him in both basketball. Ooh, exciting. Sorry, going back up to Lixie. And then Alyssa, I'm gonna do like maybe two more free questions before I get to your paid reading. Are you okay with that? Let me know. Yes, Beth, that's awesome. So it's really good. So there's a lot of growth opportunity that's coming forward, and it might be like, it could be like stressful or something. But yes, I do get that there's going to be. Okay, sounds good. Hi, Jeff. So what I'm getting, Lexi, is to yes, you can have a good day at work. Tomorrow, it's something about stand into your voice, and just sort of like focus on how do I say this? Focus on making it good. I know that that sounds kind of weird, but it's like yes, it can be a good day, and like step in, being like, I'm gonna make this a good day for myself, and here's how, and really like focus on your awesomeness. Let me know if that makes sense. Let's see. Interesting about voice. Yeah, mindset, but also yeah, mindset, and also just yeah, focus on what you're doing and um, make it a good time. You know, I know that sounds kind of weird. That's a very interesting way for it to come out, but that's kind of what it's saying. Okay, okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad it makes sense to you. It's very interesting about the voice doing that. There's something about your voice too. So yeah, focus on your love. Okay, Dakota. So I've got Alyssa and Dakota. Aw, thanks, Lexi. All right, let's get to. I said, what did I say? One more free question or two? One or two more free questions before. Hi everyone. Busy. It's a busy morning. I see you all. I of course always want to get to all of you. I do have two people on my list, and I also have a one-on-one later that I need to make sure I get to. So I'm going to do my very best here in this space. And my list is still open. I've got two spots booked right now, so I've got space for a few more. Okay. Any subscribers I'm missing? Am I missing any subscriber questions? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Jess, are you still here? Did you have a question? Oh, you're heading to sleep, Lixie. Where are you? If you left already, bye. Where are you? Okay. Oh, I see lots of really good peeps in here. Ah, so many good peeps. Singapore. That's so cool, Lixie. Oh, that'd be so special to visit. Whoa, 1:30 too. Go to sleep. I love that. I love it. Super cool. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and see who gets picked here. Paige. So I'm gonna get to Paige. See you, Lixie. Paige, and then I see all the lovelies. I'm gonna get to Alyssa's paid reading, so I'll get back to free questions after. And then my list is still open for. I'll have to calculate how many spots in a bit, but we'll see how this goes. Will B and I's friendship get better? Ooh, interesting. Whew, it feels like with you and B, there's a lot, or if it's B and I, whoever this friendship is, there's a lot of stuff that's coming forward. There's a lot of like stress and kind of like loss, a feeling of loss coming forward. There is a possibility for it to get better, but it's going to take some work. Like it's going to take some like transformation from yourselves and you two together. Does that make sense? There's chance for it to get better, but it seems like there's stuff to work through. All right, Alyssa, are you here? I'm gonna do so on my list right now. I've got Alyssa, Dakota, and Jamie, and a few spots are still open. I will have to calculate how many spots in a bit, but I'll just be lots of trauma servicing. Yeah, it's gonna take like a bit of work. Like, there you are. Oh, sorry. There's another Alyssa. Sorry, I meant my paid Alyssa. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. That's very sweet. Thank you. All right, lovely Alyssa, Sarah. Let's start your paid reading. And I'll do some free questions in between. Aw, thanks, Shireen. It's very sweet. Oh, did you put your thing in here? Hold on. Oh no, you didn't. Okay. What are you looking for, lovely Alyssa? Did you want a general or? Oh, that's okay. Did you want a general read to start, or do you have specific questions, or do you want both? Hi, Paulina. Nice. I'm just entering into a paid reading, but I'll come back to free questions in between. And I still have spots open. I have Alyssa, Dakota, Jamie on my paid reading list right now. There's a few spots open because I have a one-on-one I have to get to later, so I need to make sure I delegate my time accordingly. That's my engagement. What's the thing to do? Okay. That's the first thing that comes forward is integrity, which is like, it was the thing to do. Aw. Okay. Oh, I understand. Okay. Wow. Okay. Aw. Got it. Got it. From partner? Partner or self? I'm gathering partner, but let me know either way if you feel comfortable. Okay, good. Gotcha. Okay, I'm definitely getting some answers here. Oh, shoot, my timer. One moment. I need to start my timer. Yeah, otherwise I forget. Wow. Okay, so the first thing, hi, Julianne. Hi, everyone. Just in a paid reading right now. I'll be back for free questions after. List is still open for deeper reads. PayPal, Venmo, Rebsaka. So the first thing that's coming forward, Alyssa, is that you like stepped in your integrity. This is the first card, which I was like, wow, like you said, hey, I left it for a reason. Bam, huge confirmation here. And the second couple, there's a bunch of confirmations. There's a ton of confirmations coming forward. But the new earth, this is like you building a new life for yourself. So in terms of your decision, you're definitely getting like a yes for what you're doing. So of course you felt that, but the cards and spirit is sort of affirming that, I guess, in this space. It's moving you from a place of almost like a continuous cycle of like not losing, but like kind of like pouring out energy. I don't know if this is like this could be the addiction could be a part of this, of course, but this is like also other things it feels like, which it might all be tied, but there's other things that I feel like have been going on. Yeah, and in your decision, like it's like there's a movement. These came out right beside each other, which to me signifies in this energy that you're like, you have made such a good decision for yourself to fill up your own gosh darn cup. The thing that's coming forward, his relationship, he's sort of blocking his healing a little bit, Alyssa, is what I gather. Like this is like a healing energy, and in his energy, I get that he's sort of blocking it, whether it's with this connection or something like that, or like he's not really stepping in to own his ish, basically, is what I'm getting. So I feel like this energy with him, like I know you still have hope. Oh, oof, that hit. Oof, that hit. That hit, Alyssa. Oof. This is his energy here. Let me just show you here. Because he's missing this off. He's missing this. So this is his energy. This is like blockage. He's still in his ish and he is like kind of taking. He's in a taking energy. Hello. So we want to send love to him because how we act is a direct reflection upon how we feel about ourselves ultimately. So we have to send him massive amounts of love. And I'm not here to judge anyone, but for you, I'm feeling this was a really great decision. And what I am feeling with this new earth energy, Alyssa, is that there's new opportunities for you. There's new love opportunities for you as well. And you have choice. That's the most beautiful and sometimes the most frustrating thing is that we have choice. And so you choose whatever is best for you. And I'm getting that there is someone here who's really healthy, like who's done the work. Like, let's bring out this healing energy back here that's sort of being missed by, your ex. Let's just say your ex, like he's sort of missing this, whereas this person here has done it. Like this, see the smoke here? Look at all the smoke here. And four is about foundation, four is about stability. And this is someone who's really awesome. Like this is someone who's like passionate, who's super connected to themselves. I'm almost getting an energy. I just got shivers as I was thinking about this spiritual. Like whatever that means to you, whatever spiritual means to you. But I feel like this new person's energy is extremely spiritual and fills up your freaking not only your cup, your cups. Like he fills up your cups in a way that you're like, what? Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could experience this. Ah, this is exciting. So um that was really tied around love, which you asked about love. So that was really tied into love. And let me know how that feels when you first hear that. I get right now that your ex is sort of, sometimes we miss lessons. Fair. I've missed and or delayed plenty of lessons in my life, but right now I kind of get he's missing his lesson. And so I'm kind of getting this energy. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of getting this energy of like step forward into your own future. And like integration energy is you're building a whole new version of yourself, right? And that takes time. So, but it feels very good. Your future in this decision feels very, very, yeah, get rid of the noise and like you're walking towards like what healing, make sure you're stepping into healing your generational traumas and things like that. But it's a very fulfilling and successful time coming for you. Like you've shifted your energy in your path for sure. um Moving forward, yeah. Yes, amazing, Alyssa. You've shifted something for yourself. Whatever you choose, whatever comes forward, you've absolutely shown up. And oh hey love. Oh sorry, I missed. Aw, oops, I missed someone on YouTube. You've definitely shown up, and so your expansion is here, and like you've shifted something very big in your life. You've stepped into a lesson, and it's not always easy, right? Like it sometimes can feel worrisome or like sometimes stressful and confusing. Um, but not but. And within that energy, try to nurture yourself as much as possible because you're definitely stepping into a new version of yourself. And this new version that I feel from you is very much like this is, I don't know, it just feels like you have a solid sense of self. Um, if you don't already have that right now, which it sounds like you do to a certain extent, we can always expand and grow. And it feels like really good. Like, hi, Sean. Yeah, it feels really, really good. I'm getting like, and this doesn't have to mean this happens, Alyssa, at all, but I'm seeing a vision of like you and your future partner, like either going to a retreat together or they host a retreat or something like that. Like it feels very much like that energy. That could just be a metaphor. It doesn't have to be exactly that scenario, though it really can be as well. But your future partner has just this like overwhelming sense of like healing to them, and they like feel other people. Let me know how that feels. You have. I feel it, like, feel it, I see it. I feel very peaceful in your energy. That's good, I'm glad. Yeah, I feel very peaceful in your energy moving forward, for sure, and it feels fresh, new people, if you catch my drift. You have choice. I'm never here to make decisions for you, but this new path that you've chosen for yourself is very There's a few minutes left if you wanna ask another question. Let me know. Hey, everyone, just in a paid reading right now. Be back for some free questions after. I do have a few spots left on my paid reading list. Oh, let me see what comes forward. Ooh. Yeah. Aw, I actually almost could cry when this came out for you. Oh, I don't know why. This is like this is what we've been talking about. I'm very emotional with these 2 cards for you. You've locked into something really beautiful. Sorry, it's hard to see with the comments maybe, but it says the age of light and the awakening. Like, you've chosen yourself, and in choosing yourself, like, universe also chooses you more and more and more. All universe always chooses us, but when we show up and choose ourselves, it's like it's an immaculate, like, yes. And so, yeah, like, you've absolutely walked yourself into an incredible portion of your life. Like, literally, it's just like lots of affirmation of like, yes, yes, like, keep going, Alyssa. Work through all of those fears and all the real feelings that you experience when you go through a breakup, regret, worrying if you made it, all whatever comes forward. It's okay. It's okay. We miss people even if they're not healthy for us. It's okay. So be soft on yourself, love yourself because you've definitely stepped into something very like flourishing. Ooh, that's a good word for you. Flourishing. I like that. That's exactly what this feels like. And your future partner is very flourishing as well. Aw, so my timer's about to go off, so just let me know how you feel with that. Aw, I'm glad we got to connect. Yeah. Yeah. The card boundaries also came forward, so keep protecting your beautiful energy. Yay! Aw, aw, you're welcome. Thank you, Alyssa. You're an angel as well. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you too. Yay! I can't wait to see you, Alyssa. Gorgeous. Hey, if anyone's here and wants some free questions, ooh, right? Next up on my list is Dakota. So I've got Dakota and Jamie on my paid reading list. So I just need to shuffle my cards. I see you for free questions. Just shuffling. And then Dakota, after maybe like 2 questions, maybe 2, maybe 3 questions, I'll jump into your paid reading. Oh, it's really sweet. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I love that. Alright. Go Joshan and Richard, who is my husband. Okay, got you, love. Let's see what's coming up. Song's really hitting too right now. So what I'm gathering is that there is a possible romantic connection between Joshan and Richard. If this is something that you're wondering about or know, And it feels like for your husband, he's sort of avoiding some of his like responsibility to step into his like best version of himself, for himself and for you a little bit. So just have a conversation. The romantic energy doesn't have to necessarily mean things are happening physically, but there's definitely some sort of like either interest or romance or something that could mean a number of things. So let me know how that feels. And sending you lots of love. And I'm sorry that that might be coming forward. Definitely always communicate. Always, always, always communicate. Um, always. Um, it was very interesting. I was feeling almost a little nauseous and sick until I did that reading. So I wonder if my energy was tied in. Now I feel fine. Wow. That was, yeah, I was like, is this mine? Okay. All right, let's get to Amy Raylene, and then we're going to get to Dakota's paid reading. If I didn't get to your free question now, I'll be back to free questions after Dakota's reading. Dakota and Jamie are on the list right now. Let's just go open PayPal and Moab. Yeah, Richard. Yeah, like Richard sort of, sorry, I know I can talk very like ethereal. Richard is sort of is missing like a healing himself, like healing something within himself. And so if he's missing a healing within himself, he might come forward with actions that don't align with really good actions. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Amy Ray, does moving to the East Coast look good for you? Oh, Shireen. So I'll get to Shireen, subscriber, before I get to Dakota. Moving to the East Coast. A lot of information that came out. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh, I got two different versions. I almost think we'd have to do a deeper reading to make sure we understand each other. Shoot, love. Let me finish up with my reading and then I'll come back to that. Because my energy got shifted. Um, but I want to make sure I can try and get you to understand as much as possible. Was moving to the East Coast. I got really good feelings, and Amy, really, really good feelings about that. Yes, I got some fears and things like that, but overall, I feel like it could be something that feels awesome, overall. Um, so you're welcome. Okay, so it's your energy we pulled up for Joshan. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, I understand. The romance feeling. So I feel like, okay, so what I get then is with your hubby, where is it? Richard? With Richard, I get that Richard is not stepping into his lessons. And with you, so this was your energy then of the romantic feelings for someone else. I mean, I'd have to like really go deep into this. This would have to be a deeper reading, love, because I also am not here to make choices for you. But if you wanted to do a deeper reading, we could absolutely tap in. But there is an element to follow your heart. I don't know if that helps, as much as possible. Like follow your heart, because there was quite strong romantic feelings, and I was pulling as if Richard was seeking someone else. But Richard, either way, is not stepping into his lessons. And follow your heart. I hope that helps. Okay. Uh, it's okay. I got you if you're still here. Shireen, then Dakota. Sorry, Dakota, you're going to be next. A hundo percent. Got it. Yeah, so that's the energy of Richard. And then Joe Sean, like follow your heart. If you're feeling like amazing and safer and stuff with Joshan. Follow your heart. 'Cause I did pull that stuff up for Richard. Like he's not acting in his best. Will I be able to financially stand on my own 2 feet and move into my own place? Yeah, I got a yes. Let's see what else comes forward. I got a yes. Yes, I do get that. And it's like, it's almost saying something of, oh, it's a very interesting, Shireen. It's asking you to step into understanding limiting beliefs. Because yes, you totally can. Yeah. And you're welcome. You're welcome. And it's saying like get rid of these limiting beliefs because yes. Did you ever do the free manifestation guide, Shireen? I'm trying to remember. Like if I saw it. That might be a really good exercise. And if you've done it, okay. If you haven't done it, it's linked. I think it's linked. Let me know if you have issues if you do want to step in. But it's a good exercise about clearing limiting beliefs and then manifesting what you want, which is like living on your own. I only do one free question, love. You have to do a deeper reading. Okay, Dakota. Let's jump into Dakota's reading. How many spots do I have left? I think I only have 2 spots left. Just gauging my time. 2 spots open. You're welcome. Okay, Dakota. What should we be looking for? Did you write it here or what should we be looking for? Do you want like a general? Gotcha. Okay. Let's do it. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let me see if they come out again. No, it's yours. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Mm, mhm, mm, mm. Okay. So we've got like a whole story coming forward. Wow. All right. Very interesting things coming forward. It's almost like a, I have chili one second. Chili. It's almost like a two-part reading. Uh, I know people sometimes are like, tell me. I'm like, um, Amy Raylene, I got your pink love. I got it, love, perfect. So you'll be after Jamie. So I've got Dakota, Jamie, and then yourself after. So the first thing, well, actually, let me get to this one first. This first thing that came up, I'm actually going to come to second. I don't know why. Following the flow. In terms of you and Grace, it feels like there's a lot of stuff to unpack. And I know we've done readings on YouTube before, but I'm just going to bring it forward as if it was like fresh or something, right? Is there's a lot of stuff to unpack here in both your energy. Like I think what I'm gathering is there's like desire for alignment, and there's a lot of like how do I say this? There's a lot of like energetic things, sort of. Ah, fuck. How do I say this? Pardon me. Pardon me. Ooh, 333 on the timer. There's a lot of things coming forward that to be healed ultimately. Like I'm trying to figure out how to say this properly, but ultimately it's like there's desire for from both sides. There's desire, there's good things. Like there's good energy here too. There's really good energy between you two. And amongst this connection, there's like a lot of downloaded information of like things coming forward to be healed. And it's almost like what I gather with you and Grace through this energy is that like There's a lot of lessons, there's a lot of opportunity for lessons to be like worked through, which sometimes can be uncomfortable. It can sometimes be uncomfortable here and there, but there's like, whoa, but there's opportunity for lessons. Um, and then it's bringing me to the second energy, which is very interesting. How does that feel first when you hear that? I'm gonna tap into the second energy. Okay. This is very interesting to me. I'm just taking this in. Okay, this is your energy, and however you choose to move through this lesson that's coming forward is totally fine. Like as long as I feel like if this resonates with you, we'll check in if this resonates. If not, don't worry. Um, But within this lesson, no matter what you do in your external world, as long as you're stepping into this lesson, it feels like an important one. It's talking about finding this inner peace within self, like a new version of inner peace and inner. Why solemn? I don't know. That's a weird word. That's not what I mean. Solemn. I'm swearing a lot today. Um, Formal and dignified. Yeah, actually, that's very interesting that came forward. That is the feeling. Thank you. Anyways, finding this like new centered, like the formal and dignified to me, this energy is like it's so solid. Like there's no falter in your sense of self, in like your inner peace. Um, And so, either with grace or in your own life, it feels like there's a really big lesson around, like, yeah, finding this like really, really like, yeah, dignified version of yourself that doesn't falter in any situation. Does that make sense when you hear that? Yeah, okay. And then I'm trying to tie this back into you and grace here for a second. It's very interesting. I feel like potentially with grace, I don't know if there's like moments or if grace can sometimes be a challenge to this. And it doesn't feel like a bad challenge per se, but it might be challenging. But some we expand through challenges when they come forward. We expand through growth too, or success and stuff too. But this feels like there might be some big moments that come forward where you're like, gotta come back to self, gotta come back to self. Um, Let me know if that makes sense. Like this feels specifically with grace now. Like your lesson's there for you no matter what you choose or don't choose, the lesson's there to be like worked on. And then bringing it into the scenario with grace as well. It feels like there might be some challenges that come forward that really challenge that within you. And so with this awareness around this lesson to like I'm picture journal, like keep like and it kind of like the writing feels pretty quick. And it feels like there's like either like not triggers, sure triggers, but there's like an important energy behind this lesson. Let me know how that feels. Wow. This song for Billie Eilish is very dirty. I've never heard the song before. She's saying, I could eat that girl for lunch. I'm like, oh, we didn't get it. There's something she does that right, exactly, exactly. Okay, so this is so yeah, so we're hitting something on the nose, and if you have other specific questions, Dakota, just let me know, but we're hitting something bang on here that This is an expansion opportunity for you, no matter how this comes forward, even if you like, if you were ever to take some space away from grace, or if you stay with grace, whatever you do, the external doesn't matter as much. The important thing is when these moments, these challenges come up, come back to self, whatever that looks like. I got a picture, I got a vision of journaling, but journaling can be metaphorical, right? Like journaling can be something that is just an example of what you can do to step into back to self. Ooh, from Norway. Hi, Jake. So cool. I love that. Yay. Welcome. I'm just in a paid reading right now, everyone. But yay, we had Singapore, Norway. This is fun. um, yeah, so it feels like we've hit something really awesome, Dakota. I know that challenges aren't awesome all the time, but what I do get is that there is an awesome energy available for you to step into this really like it's so interesting the word that came forward that I really didn't know what it meant, but it's like this like dignified version of inner peace that yeah, like it feels like I feel like you're very connected to it like as you step into this lesson, as you continue to step into the lesson, you're going to connect more and more to your inner peace and like you're unstoppable in that energy like you're like in your queendom. Oh, that's very interesting that song was actually standing out. That's so funny. Anyways, but you're in your queendom, right, where you're like this is what I'm worth, this is what I need, I'm here for you, but I'm here for me first. And it just feels like the evolvement, I make up words sometimes, I don't know if that's a word, but the evolving energy here, the evolvement of this feels really good. So this awareness of this for yourself, Dakota, feels really like, I don't know, it feels like money in my pocket is what I just saw a vision of, money in my pocket. Like this is good. Um, so let me know how you're feeling then if you have other questions. We still have a few minutes left on the timer. Totally. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I feel like with you too, the first portion of the reading, of course it was separate. Oh, I love this shit. But the first portion of the reading with you too was like, whoa, like it's like this vision of like lessons coming forward like this, boom, from both sides, like lesson, growth opportunities. Um, so and it's amazing that you're stepping into this to your expansion energy, Dakota. It's not always like easy. We're human throughout the process, but you're doing amazing by stepping in. That's awesome. Like that's huge. And that's that like money in the pocket here is that like you're winning through this for yourself. It's not a competition. She also can be winning too. I'm just saying for yourself, only talking about yourself. You're winning for yourself. You're stepping into your winnings more and more and more, and you're building more. Like the money in the pocket in the wallet all of a sudden grows. Um, yeah, for yourself first, right? Like for yourself first. Offer that space of unconditional love and peace for yourself first. If you ever falter, or if you say something, or if you're reactive, or if you're awesome, like offer yourself unconditional love and peace within yourself first. And that will come naturally. Like if we try to extend unconditional love and peace out to others first, we like, ugh, it like comes out and it can be weird. So offering that to ourselves first, it'll happen naturally to others when we do that for ourselves. Um, that's really awesome. Like literally, I want to show you like inner peace, like came forward. Um, yeah, I love that. But yeah, let me know if you have another question. That was my timer, but I know you might be writing something that's totally cool. You are. Oh shit! I need to put one. Is that? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my gosh! Ooh, I actually don't know if I have time for it on. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. One more slide. Just checking in with Dakota, everyone, before I come back to quick questions like you. Next on my list, I have Jamie, then I have Amy Raylene. I have one spot open for deeper reads in this session because I have a one-on-one after, and I need to make sure I hear. Oh, you're good. Oh, it's okay. You're good. Don't worry about it. I don't see it, Dakota. If you're typing something, I don't see it, love. Just want to check in to see how you're feeling. Hey, Rhea. I am. Yeah, I am. I'm doing a few in between. Oh, let me see. I didn't see something. No, I didn't see it after the unconditional love. Didn't see it. Aw, okay. Aw. I'm sorry that it got filtered. Um, Dakota, you're amazing. You're doing amazing. I'm sending you so, so much love. I appreciate you being here. Love your energy. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, Angie, sounds good. Okay, once I receive that, I'll close my list. I also have to go pee quickly. So I'm going to go pee really quickly. I'll be right back. I'll go very quick. We're on a good time frame today. I'll do maybe 2 free questions when I come back, and then Jamie's paid reading. So I'll look out for your booking, Angie. I'll be right back. I just have to go pee. Oh, why isn't it? Oh. I don't see the payment. Are you? That's okay. Angie, are you still here? Are you trying to book? Maybe it's taking a second. I just was checking. Anyways, let me know. I'll keep my one spot open until I get unless you're like trying to figure it out, you just let me know. Okay, let's do 2 free questions before I jump into. Let's do, I got you, Jamie, and then Rachel. We need Edwin. I need to reach out. Got you, Jamie. Perfect. Where did that go? Oh, goodness. Yeah, so Jamie, I do get, goodness me, I get that Edwin. There's mixed feelings coming forward, Jamie, with Edwin. It's like he does want to reach out. He enjoys the gift. He receives it. He accepts it. He enjoys it, and he's thankful for it. And then there's like he gets like tripped up over reaching out to you. I don't know if that would make sense to you, Jamie. I hope he can get over this tripped up energy. Um, Let me know how that feels. And then I said, Rachel, you're welcome. And then we're going to get to Jamie's paid reading. And I guess I still have one spot open. He hasn't received it yet. Yeah, that's when he receives it. I still get this like energy. So I hope he can get over this energy. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, my list is closed. Okay, it was just taking a second to come through. List closed. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, it did. Angie did come through. Okay, got it, Angie. I got you, Angie. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I was just like, oh, are you coming through? You're good. You got the last spot. Okay, Rachel. Will Andrew and I be together in the long run? There's a transformation that's here. Transformation for you coming forward, Rachel. It's sort of giving me a lot. Well, it's giving me a lot of your energy. I feel like there's potential for you to have some time, like for yourself or like away from him. I'd almost have to do a deeper reading to see like what the future is of it. But it feels very much like there might be a period of time when you're in your own energy for a bit. I hope that makes sense. It's not really bringing forward his energy; it's more bringing forward yours. But yeah, let me know how that feels. Okay, Jamie, we're jumping into Jamie's paid reading, everybody. I'm only going to do a few free questions in between, so I have to make sure I create space for one-on-one. Got it. Perfect. There's potential I'm going to be on later, Rachel, but I'll be back later this week, if that's what you're talking about. I should be on later tonight. If for some reason I'm not, I'm on an adventure. But I should be on tonight, and if I'm not, I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Got your energy first, Jamie. It's doing that a lot today. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Sorry, I just got a call. I'm still here. Lots of interruptions. So interesting. Okay. There's a lot of your voice coming forward and like inner strength. So what I'm sort of gathering here right now, Jamie, and let me know if this, oh, is it okay now? Is it okay now? Let me know if it's okay. I'll pause it for a second while we figure this out. Let me know if it's still working. Oh. Is it okay for anyone else? Oh, really? Hi, Kashwana. Oh. Okay, so maybe, Jamie, maybe take a second to come back out and then come back in. Oh, okay, yeah, I got a call, so I know it did it for a second, but I think it should be fine now. Okay, I'm just in a paid reading, everybody, right now. Okay, does it feel better for you, Jamie? Let me know if it's okay, and then I'll start the timer again. Oh, it keeps happening. Uh, is it maybe a space thing on your telephone? It's okay. Maybe try going back out or something again. Like if you like go back out of the app and like swipe it up or like close the app or whatever and come back in maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and if it's I don't know what would be happening um on my end. I meant like my internet looks fine. Aw, good to see you on YouTube. Good to see you all. Okay, sounds good. Me? Is it fine for everyone else though? Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I like my stuff looks okay. So I don't know. If it's me though, let me know. Okay, so it's fine on a lot of people's ends. Okay. So maybe that was for Jamie. Let's see. Okay, let's see how this goes. And then I'll start speaking, and if you like miss too much, just let me know. What I could do, okay. If for some reason it doesn't work out, Jamie, what I can do is we can take it to direct message, and I do readings on direct message as well. So if for some reason this doesn't go through, we'll make sure you get the information. Um, but let's do it. Let's see how it goes. So what I'm getting here is like your voice is coming forward a lot in the energy, and his emotions are coming forward in the energy. And it feels like your voice feels very, you're welcome. It feels very like strengthened, and his emotional energy feels like it's like there's room for growth and evolution still. I do get that there's really good energy here too. Like there's a lot of like there's a lot of paths, very interesting word, paths coming forward for you too. And it feels like there's good energy, it feels like there's healing energy here, and then it just keeps bringing me back to like what makes you feel good and voicing that. Like maybe it could be voicing what makes you feel good or voicing your needs. And in doing so, he has the opportunity to elevate his emotional connection to himself and to others. Like, let me know if any of this makes sense to start, or if it resonates or not. Yeah, because I feel like there's possibly a bit of a disconnect, not in a bad way, but like a bit of a disconnect with your like, with like this, like your joy or like, or something like that. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's this disconnect that I was just talking about is like there's a pretty big disconnect from your joy, and I'll show you the connection here. Like this is like your joy, this is the disconnect, pretty big disconnect more of your joy and even the relationship. So there is I see this here, and for him, it feels like things were like things. I feel like the good energy that came forward was either from before or that there's opportunity potentially again for the future. Um, and So in this space of him not responding, um, dang, he possibly is missing his mark a little bit right here, because there is an energy for you to like this is the energy of your voice coming forward twice, like your voice communication, like communicating your needs, standing in your inner strength, and in doing that it sort of evolves his feelings. So it does feel like there's opportunity to work through whatever's going on here. And I do get an energy that this, like, the energy can come back together. Um, it is a little bit interesting that he's like, I mean, this sort of signifies like not a not responding energy, but I am feeling a sense of like hope here. And of course, like if you two, I'm gonna say when you two connect again, like it's important for you to be like that hurt and like that ruptured a lot. Like we've got a lot of healing we need to do from this point. Um, if there's any hope for us. And standing in that with like a sense of like, you know, not only like you deserve it, which you do, you totally deserve this, but like we deserve this, or like, you know, you deserve this, I deserve this, we deserve this. Like this is something that we need to talk through. So that's very interesting about how does that feel when you hear that? Because it's to me, it keeps bringing me back to like your voice and communicating what you need. And I know he's not responding right now, so I'm not necessarily saying like push your communication to him right now when he's so blocked off. But when the energy does open up again and there's like you two can come together in a very like open space is when this conversation feels more like aligned and your voice comes forward. Let me know how that feels. Hey Nikki, I'll come back to a few free questions in after. I'm just in a paid reading right now. He's done a few. Yeah. And that's his response, right? Like that's his response. That's why there's this offering for this emotional development. Like, you know, it's sort of a there's sort of like I'm not saying that he's toxic, Jamie. I'm not saying that. Um Actually, I think did we have anyways, this might have I'm bringing you back to a conversation. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying he's toxic, but this type of behavior can eventually be toxic, right? Because it just completely like whoosh, like it pulls you into a space of just what's going on. And that's not a really healthy space to be in. He is getting opportunity here to step into evolving this pattern of his. Um, let me see the why. Let me see the why. Hey everyone, just in a paid reading right now. Indecision, coldness, he's scared. He's of scared of change, or he's scared of like his decisions. And what I can gather from this, he's scared of like, yeah, oh, thanks, Rachel. He's scared of change or something like that, or he's scared of, hold on, this music's too bumpy for this right now. He's scared of making the wrong move for himself. He's scared of either change or he's scared of conflict a bit. Yeah, like he's scared. This is like colder energy. This is like blocked, and this is about energy of like moving forward, things in the works. So he's almost scared of the involvement of things. So I get more scared. I don't necessarily get that he acting a bit childish, maybe, but we don't want to go there. It feels like he's more just like scared. He's terrified of okay, yeah. Okay, so that's very interesting. It came out pretty directly like that. But yeah, he's like scared of either making the wrong move or of change or of like there's almost like fear of choice in his mind. Ooh, that's very interesting. That's what I kind of get on like a deeper level. I don't know if he would lock in or if you would agree or not, but he's scared of choice. Is like choices. Like I don't know if he had some sort of like for him, he also had an emotional rupture around choice in his past. And so now he just, anytime something comes forward, he goes like, voom, like voom into himself. And it's just not a healthy cycle to be in. So I think that's why the cards keep bringing forward like your energy of like when the setting is there. I do get a when the setting is there, stepping into the conversation of like that really hurts when that happens. And I understand you might need some space, but like is there a way we can figure out, we can set some boundaries where I give you space for this amount of time, or something like that. Um, like you can set some, because it seems like that's a way that he processes, but it's not really fair to you. Hey, sorry, I'm back. My timer went off. Today's very interesting energy coming forward right now. When I do get he'll contact you, it's saying have some patience, but like also, yes, have some patience, but also like remember this isn't something that is very emotionally acceptable going forward for yourself. So like setting some guidelines around when this happens for him, so you can help evolve. You and him can help evolve like both of your any patterns. I hope that makes sense. In terms of when, yeah, it's saying like stand in your strength, stand in your energy, keep stepping forward into your manifestations, your hope, your dreams. In terms of when he might reach out, um, 7 to 10. 7 to 10. He's got some stuff to work through. He's got some stuff to work through. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. So 7, I have the number 7 coming forward. That could mean 7 days, 7 hours feels a little too soon. 7 days. Lastly, is he in love with you? Yeah, I do get that he is. I do get that he is. There's definitely like, and there's definitely like these two cards came forward, which is a connection, right? Like a direct connection. This is almost like, yeah, really deep connection. So yes, he does. I think he just oh my gosh, he worries about his choices. He worries about his choices. So yes, he does have love for you. This is definitely something that like needs to be healed for you too. And it's like, how do we take steps to nurture each other through what's like happening, through what happens, right? Like, hey, you ghost and go into your thing. Can we give parameters on how much time you need each time? When you do that, I don't mind giving you space, but like, can you do like 3 days? And that's, or something like that. And then slowly in time creating safety for your voice and for him to come forward faster. Does that make sense? With always, yeah, it keeps bringing up your voice. Like, make sure you're being heard on this, because this is like it creates unsafe feelings in the relationship for you, and it can cause more tension in the future. So definitely communicate. I do get 7-ish. I don't know. 7 could be 7 days. It's not giving me a lot of clarity on the 7. Um, 7 days. Let's put 7 days just to be safe, but it could be 7 hours. But I feel like it's more in the days. Um, yeah, exactly. Totally. Setting boundaries and being like, how can we navigate this together next time? you know? So sending you lots of love. How are you feeling? It's been 3 days already. Got it. So maybe on the 7th day too is very interesting. It could be like the 7th day or something. Let me know how that feels. Hey everyone, I only have time to do one free question in between my paid readings today because I have a one-on-one later. So I have got Amy, Raylene, and Angie on my paid reading list next. I will go over it. Yeah. 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 Bring the energy back to yourself, find your inner strength. Have the conversation with yourself of like, what do I want to bring forward when we talk again? Um, and how can we heal this together, like when you talk to yourself and to him, how can we do this together next time? So yeah, I hope that helps a bit, Jamie. I'm sorry that that's happening. Sending you so much love. Aw, thanks, Rose. So sweet. Oh, there's lots of people in here. Love to see you all. I appreciate you. So I have 2 paid readings left. I have a one-on-one I have to get to, so I'm gonna just be doing one free question in between. There's potential I'm back on later, so if I don't get to your question, hi everyone. If I don't get to your question now, I'll either be back on later tonight or tomorrow. And you can also do paid readings via direct message on TikTok if you want as well. I do that lots. So I just, oh shit, just wanted to offer that in case anyone's like, because my list is closed for right now, and I have time to do one free question in between. So I love you all, and I wish I could get to all of you. But check out tonight if I'm back on, or tomorrow, or um, send me cashola and say I want a direct reading. Send me a message on TikTok, and I'll get to it when I can. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to, Raylene, are you here, love? Just to check in. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna do one free question, and I'm gonna kind of close my eyes and just Alyssa. Alyssa, is there a possibility I will become famous by trying to become an influencer? Yes, there is, Alyssa. There absolutely is. There's very interesting. See how you can clear any of your, yeah, think, communicate with yourself and clear any like limiting beliefs or doubts, because yes, you absolutely can become an influencer. Absolutely, very bountiful one. And there's just opportunity to clean up and clear as many internal stories as possible. Alyssa, if you want, I have a really, it's a free manifestation guide, but it ultimately helps with clearing energy and sort of like creating space for your manifestations. If you go to the link in my profile, um, there's the free manifestation guide there, and it might be a really good exercise to step into if you want. So I hope that helped, and I hope you were still here. Okay, Amy Rayleigh, let's step into your paid reading. And let me just double check if perfect. Ooh, okay, gotcha. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Okay. So yeah, I definitely get really good energy of going out east. I get that it might bring up a lot either for you, like emotionally or something like that. Um, but in those feelings, it does feel, yeah, it feels very good. You know what's so interesting? Rachel, I don't think I have time right now. I might be back on later, but if you wanted to send money and do a direct reading message, I can get to it when I can later today. Or if I'm back on tonight, possibly, and then tomorrow, if not tonight, tomorrow I'll be back on. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, it's very interesting, Amy, that every time I've pulled for your move out east, love pops in. Um, every single time. Thanks, Mihaela. I'm just in a paid reading right now. I'll be back for some free questions after. But yeah, every time I pull up your move, it's very interesting. It brings forward, like, first of all, we have abundance. And we have like a connection, and I do feel it is a bit of a romantic connection. So I don't know if there's like an involvement of a current relationship or there's just like involvement in romance, which comes forward with your move as well. But in terms of the move being good for you, it definitely keeps coming forward, and nurturing any fears or blockages that come up, or understanding, bringing awareness to your doubts and like why don't I want to move, or am I scared to move that because I feel like things aren't going to work out. If there's any of those fears coming forward, you can always come back to where you were. Like you can always come back to, if things will be different, but you can always come back where you were before. And I do get that within this energy there's cool opportunities here. coming forward with this move. It feels like, yeah, I don't know, it feels like building a life energy. And if for some reason you go out east and you change your mind, this still feels like a step of building your life and what you want in your future, as well as building and understanding romance for yourself. Like this feels like in this energy of the move, it feels like there's a really big opportunity for you to like step into understanding your life and what you like more and like what you want for home and where you want home. Like you're going to gain a lot of information if you choose. If you choose to go out east, you're going to gain a lot of information of what you want. And so always remain open. Like if you go there and you hate it, then like give it some time if you want. It'll give you information. But I kind of get East Coast energy here, but it doesn't matter where you end up. This move or this idea of this move and this move feels very good and feels very much like it pulls you into this is what I want. Oh my gosh, I understand now. Does that make sense when you hear that? Um, Yeah, I kind of gather that some drama might come forward, but if this is something that you want, like universe is kind of saying like let the noise happen, let the drama happen, especially if this is something that you want. Uh, that's very interesting. I was like, what is all this energy, the fears and stuff? And so, um, yeah, if the drama arises because you're doing something that you love, like I don't know, in the energy here and in my eyes as well, like so be it. If people that can't handle something that you love, I don't know, you know. Got it. Is that what you mean? Let me tap into that. Yeah, I do get that. I do get that. Like, you know, of course there's gonna be yeah, I do get that. There's gonna be a lot of things to yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is like this is change. This is stepping into new energy. And yes, I do get that it can be good for your kids. Of course, it might be hard at first, right? Like there might be some like fears that come forward or frustrations that come forward. That's valid. But this ultimately, like this is moving energy. This is success. It feels very good. Something about this feels very good. Elevation. Like there's really strong energy supporting a move. And of course, we're not going to treat our kids like too bad. Although maybe I don't know how I don't know. You know, that's your choice. But what I do get is that all of this like this drama is going to it'll soften. And some things might come up like that, or some other challenges, or if there's other people speaking in your ear. That's kind of what I'm talking about in terms of like you're following what you want too bad with other people. But with your kids, it does feel like there might be some integration time. There might be some like things that come up, but I keep getting really good energy towards the East Coast. You know, if you feel really good in this and your energy changes, there's a way to support your kids through this change. Um, if this is something that you feel really good about, does that make sense when you hear that? Yeah. I do get really, like, really good energy, and again, I get you're gonna gain a lot of things from this move, a lot of information, a lot of, like, connection with people, like, community, like, I feel like when I think of the East I don't know where you're going exactly on the East Coast, but I feel like I see a vision of, like, a warm sunset in, like, on I don't know, on the East Coast, on, like, in, like, Florida as an example, it doesn't have to be that, um but I do see like I see it feeling of like I see it feeling like home. And if for some reason you get there and over time it doesn't become home, it'll give you information of where home is. But I do feel it. I do see it being a very good thing, and not without challenge, of course. But overall, I do see it being a very good thing. Yeah, it feels like pretty soon. Let's see. Feels like it can be like soon. Energetically, they're like, now it's fine. I know it might not be that way. Yeah. If it's literally like it's already in the works for you energetically. Dang, love keeps coming forward. That's so interesting. Wow. And like you stepping into your intuition, celebration, Wheel of Fortune, new energy. Wow. What are you even asking? That's exciting. Timeline. Wow. Six. Could be 6 months. And it's literally the sixth card. Wow. The sixth card that came forward was actually a transition card. I already put it away, damn it. I put it away. Oh my gosh, and you got another move energy here. And that's really good energy. 6 to 8. So there's a possibility that maybe something shifts where you can move in like 6 to 8 months or something like that. It definitely feels like a possibility. Like spirit's kind of ready for you whenever. I know that there's like as humans we have things to put in order, and I understand that. But spirit feels like anytime. So let me know how that feels. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. And then I have like just under 2 minutes left if you have another question. Does my work, will my work be good? Oh, like, will your work be okay with it? Yeah, I feel like there might have to be some conversations or like you might have to like look into like little details of how you're going to make sure that things are fine. But yeah, ultimately, I do get that your work can be good with it. There might be some things that come forward. There might be a little bit of like hesitancy or something at first, but I do get that with like looking into things further and like communicating like this is how this is going to work. This is how I'm going to step up. I get like it'll be okay, or they'll give it like a trial period or something. And I think it overall, I get with some conversation and sort of helping them see, it feels like it can be okay. Work stuff feels okay either way for me, for you. But there might be some things to work through and navigate at first. But things will definitely come together. You're welcome. And then yeah, my timer's just about to go off. But how are you feeling? Thanks for all the gifts, Michaela. I'll get to your free question in between. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, step by step, you're doing amazing. Um, Big time. You come hang out anytime here. Lots of love. Lots of love to you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're going to get to Mahala's free question. Aw, yay. Oh, yeah. Yay. We'll get to Mahala's free question, and then I'm going to get to Angie. Are you here? Hey, everyone. I've got a bit of a time crunch today because I have a one-on-one. So I'm going to be moving into my paid reading. Yay! Okay, awesome. I'm going to do Mahala and move into my paid reading. I'm going to be jumping off after my paid reading. So I might be back on later tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow for sure, if not tonight. So yeah, follow me to see when I come on live, but I just don't want to have anyone hanging out here until this point. So I'm going to do Mahala, Angie's paid reading, and then I'm going to jump off. So sending you lots of love, and I'll be back on hopefully later tonight. All right. Relationship future. Let's see. Interesting. That's a big question. I'll do my best here, but it feels like there's a shift. Wow, no kidding, huh? it feels like there is a shift and like a sense of exploration with your like what makes you feel really good. Like the involvement of your romantic life feels like it becomes more connected to you and your fulfillment, and it feels good over time. It does come with some challenge, but I get in your love life or your romantic life, there's things changing for you. You're on like this new path moving towards your own fulfillment, and things feel good for you romantically. I'm not sure if you're asking about a specific current connection. But for yourself, your love life expands into like this new path into amazing things. So I hope that helps, love. And thanks for all the gifts. And I hope that answered your question. Okay, we're going to jump into Angie's paid reading. And again, everyone, I'm moving into the Angie's paid reading, then I have to jump off after this paid reading because I have a one-on-one. There's this boy that you're talking to right now. Got it, Mihaela. Yeah, I feel like there's some good stuff coming forward. I'd have to go into a deeper reading to see about him specifically. But the involvement of your romantic life overall feels very good. So trust whatever comes forward with him or not or something, right? Um, so Angie, what are you looking for, love? Hi, Layla. Layla, I'm so sorry, love. Are you going to be on later tonight or tomorrow? Also, if you wanted Layla, you can maybe do your free question in my. No, I don't want to. I've got a busy day. Today. Yeah, so I might be back on tonight or tomorrow. I'm sorry, love. I have a time crunch today because I have a one-on-one, so I have to get to Angie's paid reading and then go on to my one-on-one. So I'm so sorry, but definitely try and see if I'm on later or tomorrow. I want to make sure I'm not rushing through your question. Let me know what you're looking for. Oh, did you write? You said you wrote a huge thing. That's why. Hold on one sec. I got it. I understand. Yep, I got it. No, all right, Angie, I got you. Let's jump in. I see it here. Let's do this. You're so cute. Hmm. Very interesting. Hmm. A ton of your energy is coming up first. That's why I'm going, Um, like a lot of your energy is coming up. Like a lot. So something's here for like that they want to share with you. Oh wow. Okay. So I will make sure we get to your questions, Angie, and I kind of have a feeling how this can tie in a bit, but let's take it step by step. You're still here, right? Oh, is it back? Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so a lot of your energy is coming up, and it's really bringing forward. Bear with me as we go through this, but it's really bringing forward like new energy for you and like really fulfilling energy for you, like a sense of elevation, you standing in your queendom, you working to connect to your own inner harmony and like fulfillment. Um, like there's a shift and a change and an offering to step into like self love and sort of like only accepting what feels really good. So that's the first thing that came forward. It's very strong and awesome. Like it's really beautiful energy for you, Angie, which I know it's very interesting that it comes forward when you with like what you're talking about, what you're asking for. But it does feel like, there's something here, like there's a new energy available for you to step into like amazingness. Just FYI. There's amazing things coming forward for you in your energy and within your choices. Um, yeah, again, tons here. I'm trying to get to your question, but it keeps bringing forward you and your energy. Like, choose yourself. Like, choose yourself. Very interesting. Choose yourself. Let's see what this card means. Yeah. Can I just tell you what's coming up a bit here, Angie? There's an element of heartbreak coming forward. And I'm gonna see if this is yours or Dee's, but there's definitely an element of like heartbreak. Whether this, yeah, interesting. So I feel like with your question, he's definitely having a hard time. He's definitely having a hard time moving through this, like releasing. Yeah, it's bringing up a lot of stuff for him. Yeah, he's like, for him, it's like I feel like he's questioning like he's questioning not things with like he's questioning things in general for himself. Like he's trying to find a sense of like strength and clarity around the situation and the circumstances. Um, hey, lovely. Sorry, after this paid reading, I'm gonna have to jump off because I have a one-on-one. I'll be back either later tonight or tomorrow. So definitely, if I won't get to free questions today anymore because I have a one-on-one. So follow me to see when I come online. Yeah, let me know how that feels. Angie. Yeah, and there's a fear maybe for you possibly. Let me know if this resonates or not. Okay, I'll get to that question after for sure. What I get is there's like a fear of being chosen coming forward, Angie, for you possibly. Does that resonate with you? I'll get to your question. Okay, so that feels like that. Very interesting. Let me try this back to the first part of the reading. Okay. So if there's a fear of being chosen, there's always an element of healing coming forward in terms of you choosing yourself. If you're worried about someone choosing you, there's a direct reflection and opportunity to tap into like, are you choosing yourself? And like, what choices are you making? What are you making in your choices? Are you choosing someone who's unavailable to you, or are you choosing someone who isn't showing up exactly how you want them to right now? Or, like there's an element of are you choosing yourself and what does that look like coming forward? So that's a big healing point. That's like, hey, listen, I have that lesson too, for sure. But yeah, that's what's coming forward for that. And then is he wanting to meet up to see her again? He's very conflicted. Mm, uh, Let me see. There's answers here. I just have to decipher the energy with them. This lesson is so big. The choosing self is so big. We keep bringing it forward. Okay, that's a good thing. Let's tap into that. I don't know why. I don't understand why he can't let go because he's conflicted. Like I get he's pretty conflicted. He's fearful of I I think he does. Well, it doesn't mean he can't build new connections like with you or anyone else. But I get that the connection to him, like it, like it did something to him, and it doesn't necessarily mean that like she's the best choice for him or that it doesn't mean any of this, but it just means for him. I think he's so conflicted because he's like, well, why did I feel that way, even if it's not right for me or something, even though he's questioning a lot of things right now. um he's sort of trying to understand the connection, I guess, and I feel like he does want to like seek to get answers, possibly with either like her, you, or like the situation altogether. Like he's trying to like gain more information or seek more information because fear of letting go of he has a fear of letting go of their connection fully, whether that's like friendship or work. There's a fear of letting go of the connection with her, and that could mean a number of things. It doesn't mean necessarily just romance. It could just be like, it could be that he's either worried about, will it change that, and like I don't know if he's like necessarily a people pleaser per se, but like there could be an element of that. um yeah, and like I think that's exactly what I was saying. Actually, that's very interesting. That's like, well, that's the energy I was trying to say. If I wasn't saying that, but exactly what I was saying to me is that um, she wants him to always be there. Yeah, but that's the thing, is like he's sitting here being like, I don't understand this connection, even though if it's not like good for me or best for me, like why am I feeling connected to this connection? Why is she feeling connected to this connection? Like there's a lot of confusion and a lot of like fears almost of letting go of the connection, because I think he might feel good feeling needed. And this is a wound for him, right? If he needs someone else, if he feels really good having someone else need him, then he also has a wound within himself of not like showing up for himself enough. So he likes the fact that she still wants him to be there for her, because he wants to be like this like this provider in a sense, and it feels good for him to provide, but ultimately like he's sort of diminishing things around him to almost like this connection sort of like pulls from his presence and like from like him moving forward. But I think it's like a complex within himself that he likes to be needed. And that's fair too. And so I don't know, let me know how this feels, but it's like this is kind of what's coming forward, as we're talking about this. Is almost like, yeah, it's like a provider complex, or like another word that I'm trying to use, but I just want to be mindful of the words I use. But it's a complex around being needed. Um, and so even if she doesn't see something with him, or he doesn't see it with her, he doesn't want to not be needed. So he has a fear of letting go of that, because that makes him feel good to be needed. Um, and it's like, yeah, he's sort of like creating this around his connection with you a little bit, which is causing you confusion. And I think that's where in this awkwardness right now, this place right now, Spirit is saying like, you tap into what makes you feel good, what you want, what you desire, what you choose, and stepping into this energy, it helps create clarity, movement, and energy. When you stand into your intuition, and when you stand into embracing the unknown as much as possible, and you stand in your quantum energy, that will be noticed. Does that make sense? And does he see a future? Let me check in. My timer did go off, but let me check in. Yeah, he does. He does. He does see a future with you, but he again is sort of like he's getting in his own way a bit right now. He has a bit of a blockage. He does see things with you. He does feel good things with you. He does see a potential future with you for sure. He is sort of blocking's a big word for him right now. It's more he's getting in his own. He's not necessarily blocking it, though you have choice. If it feels like a block, that's your choice. but it feels more like he's getting in his own way right now, and he kind of needs to like shake shit out for himself and like find that clarity within himself. I don't know if he's very aware of the like complex that's possibly there. Let me know how that feels. And then yeah, my to understand. Like, a lot of information came forward, so let me make sure that you feel like you understand and stuff and feel good. Hi, I'm actually having to jump off, everyone. Sorry. After I make sure Angie feels good, I have a paid reading. I have a one-on-one reading. Sorry. After this that I have to get to, so I'll be back on possibly later today or tomorrow. I do one-on-ones as well, and I should be back on later today or tomorrow. Let me see when things will be better. Thanks. Hi, Chelsea. Thanks. Sorry, everyone. I know I have to get to my one-on-one. Yeah, it's like rest a little bit, take care of yourself as he freaking figures things out. Six. Six could be 6 days. That feels okay. It feels a bit long, but 6 days. That also feels short. What an interesting feeling around this. What's 6? Oh, June. Okay, that feels okay. Yeah, June. I got pretty good confirmation of June. Like, I think he'll start to get more. Yeah, exactly. I think he'll start to get more clarity in June, like throughout June. I want to say, like throughout June. Let me know if that makes sense. And then everyone, thanks for being here. I have to jump off after this because I have a one-on-one. I just need to make sure Angie feels good, and then I'm going to jump off. So I'll be back on possibly later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, there's movement for sure in June, Angie. There's definitely movement. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that gave a little bit of information and clarity and support. Sending you so much love, Angie. And yeah, tap into yourself. You have amazing energy for you, Angie. So focus on that gorgeous self of yours, and like things are going to shift for sure. So I hope that helps. Sending you lots of love, Angie. All right, everyone. So I am going to be jumping off. And yeah, I just want to